It's to 1 o'clock. Why is everybody packing up leaving at 12:20 something with the police here? Are you not willing to help me, ma'am? This is a whole rally for domestic abuse.
You want to talk to...
yeah, I mean, you're not supposed to leave till 1.
Well, we don't have control over that.
Well, I don't know why the police is here, because they've been enforcing my abuse for years. And this is a whole domestic abuse rally that multiple police are at.
Okay.
And they enforce crimes for me.
Okay.
So I don't understand why people are packing up leaving early.
Because it's an event that is driven by a community organization.
I still haven't got services as I haven't received for years, and all these police are here at this rally. And no one seems to be concerned about this flyer and my megaphone. No one's taking down these numbers.
You didn't ask me if you can film me,
what?
Number one.
Oh, well,
number one.
I just want to concentrate on my domestic abuse.
Okay, but
get
I
a resolution.
That, but
What's your name?
No, I'm not.
You don't want me to get
that
it
right now.
Okay.
Because you didn't ask to film.
Okay, well, everyone's packing up and leaving. I came all the way to this rally and I don't get services. And you're leaving early.
I'm about to take you to the person who
okay.
organized.
Okay, thank you.
But you can't just keep taking our phones and shoving them in people's face for help. Okay?
I get disregarded and violated. Me, I'm trying to escape domestic abuse that the law enforcement enforces for profit.
Let's introduce you to some people.
Okay, thank you. They're packing up early. This happened at City Square.
How can I help you? Because I do sexual assault.
Anyone that will help with domestic violence abuse.
Okay.
She referred me to you.
Okay. Yeah. I do sexual assault. So, and I do know.
Did you take the YouTube? Oh, you did get the YouTube
picture of it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can't find Miss Bridget. I was trying to see who else I can get some.
I don't understand why I'm at a domestic. She's recording. I don't understand why I'm at a domestic violence rally and you guys can't assist here.
Again, did you try the city of Dallas, because they've already left? So that's who I was.
Early?
Yes.
I came all the way here. I see the police here.
Once the organizers are done, they have the ability to stop or start. So at this point, they've cut it, so we're cutting it. So at this point, there's not anyone
Okay,
here.
well, I haven't got any education, any paperwork, nothing on how to get...
They're already
She has things in her hand.
I can, but she just got that off the table. But I can give you.
Well, I didn't get anything off the table.
Oh, we can.
You got packed up and leave like City Square. You have to see it to believe it. I don't know if the police has something to do with these crimes going on. Police right there. There's multiple police here. It's sick. So I'm at a rally. They're disregarding me, not taking the YouTube channel. A multitude of people at a whole domestic violence rally. The police was over there, left Dodge. He has these people enforce crimes. This is a whole rally. They're packing up, leaving early. You have to see it to believe it. I wanted the paperwork that the other parties had. You haven't told me how to escape domestic abuse as a whole rally for domestic abuse that the government enforces for profit. This is a whole rally and no one has given me any information on how to escape domestic abuse that the government enforces. I'm disregarded.
How you doing?
Fine. You work here?
What's going on?
Oh, I would like to. You're a realtor?
I'm a realtor, but I'm also active in the community.
I'm not able to. Places deny me services all over, including this rally that I just tried to hurry up and get to. People don't want to be involved in helping my family escape abuse, and there's multiple police here. I don't understand why domestic violence organizations and a whole rally that police are guarding would deprive me of assistance to escape the government's abuse. There's child abuse involved, and I've never seen a whole rally pack up and leave like City Square when I get here early. That the police guard and enforce, and the police disappeared. If they are enticing people to enforce their crimes, something needs to be done. They are leaving early when I got here.
No, it was over at.
I haven't been given any information on how to escape domestic abuse that the government enforces, as I have not been provided years at a whole domestic abuse rally. Did the police tell you to deprive me of any assistance at this rally? Because no one's trying to help, and I said the government enforces domestic violence. No one is helping.
Anything to us about?
Oh, well, where's the assistance? People are packing up, leaving, ignoring me. I'm fighting for my life, and no one at this domestic violence rally cares.
Okay. At this point, ma'am, I do apologize for your situation, but I brought you to a group that was.
They haven't given me anything.
Again, and I'm asking you.
She was recording.
No, she's
not
interviewing me for
recording.
something different.
Yeah, that's something
Oh, okay.
else.
I'm giving anything. I don't have anything.
Again,
I tried to give you a card and you wouldn't take it.
Oh, I wanted to get feedback from this rally, domestic violence rally, on how to get assistance to escape government illegal abuse. And no party will help me. Are you caseworkers?
Receiving the card, receiving that contact.
Where's the caseworkers at? There's a whole domestic violence rally that's disregarding me and denying me service.
No one is denying you.
Okay, well, what do I do?
At this point, and this is what I'm telling you, at this point, I'm not trying to be combative, not trying to be ugly too. The event is over. The organizers of this event ended the event because of their time restraints and the public people that came. So the public did not come to the event as they should have. They stopped. They went through their whole program. They've done what they needed to do. So at this point, the only thing you can do is receive from whichever, I'm sorry, ma'am, whichever one. At this point, everything is over. We cannot give you any referral. There's no caseworkers here. So at this point, you have to call the different places, the domestic violence line, the 311 rally. The rally
These are the
is
people that
over.
committing the crimes right here.
Are you open to receiving?
You can stop all
Are you
of
open
that.
to receiving information?
I mean, I guess I've never seen anything like this. You have to see it to believe it. A whole domestic rally that multiple police are enforcing that they closed down early and deprived me of any. I'll go ahead and do the
You just got
Ahead
here.
of time frame.
Yeah.
They had a time
It,
frame.
they shut down early. Multiple police were here,
They have.
and then no one will take the channel. No one.
You refused.
I haven't got
Refused
any
service.
information.
So,
So
right now,
where's the
I've
information?
asked you more than once.
Where's the information, ma'am?
I've asked you more than once to turn it off. Do you? Yeah. Because we're gonna have to go ahead and ask you to leave because we are breaking down.
I haven't received any information.
Here's her card.
That's
Okay.
what I do.
So they shut down the whole rally. The police is here.
We didn't.
Yeah, I like to do that until fine.
What is going on here?
I'm reporting domestic violence. This rally closed up early.
Well,
Are you behind? Why close?
They had a time schedule for the event, so if you
It
were,
closed early, and you guys are here, and you also bully a lot of police and force people to commit crimes. I don't know why they wouldn't take my information down and
Who wouldn't
disregarded
take
me
your
at a whole
information?
domestic violence rally.
who wouldn't take your
No one. I mean, no one would help me. They withheld information. They gave me. They wouldn't give me any avenues on how to escape domestic abuse that police, law enforcement enforces for profit.
Okay. Well, the event is over now, so you wouldn't be able to be over here.
It shut down early when I got here, like at City Square and a multitude of other locations. You know, what I'm concerned about is all these unusual shutdowns, then COVID happened.
Okay.
So people weren't concerned about how I was getting violated, and then they didn't have rights. You have to see it to believe it. Shutdowns here that multiple people ignored, cared nothing about, then shutdowns with COVID.
Well,
So you got to watch what you conspire with.
the scheduled time that they had was from
It
11 to 1 o'clock.
right, they
Okay.
shut down early.
Well, they were done with the event because people didn't show up.
They shut down when I got here, like at a multitude of other locations. You got to see to believe. What, even if they did shut down, why would they deprive me of any information? Like our organizations when I got arrested and assaulted at New Beginning.
You have more avenues to go and channel your concern over there. But this time, you can't just be using your bullhorn and stuff over here because the event is over. Okay?
The event, I think you shut down the event like you shut down services everywhere else. I don't understand why police would guard these people in my apartment.
We didn't shut the
I think
event
you
down.
did. I think you're here committing a crime. I think you
We
did.
didn't shut
I
it
think
down.
you're
We
enforcing
know-
your
we know
abuse,
the organizers of
and
the
that's
event.
sick.
We
If they
know the
shut down
organizers of
early.
this event, okay?
So multitude of times I spend my wheels wasting time because you guys beat me to the punch to commit crimes. Why would a multitude of people not assist me with escaping your abuse? Why would they deprive me of education and assistance and direction on how to escape police enforced abuse?
Man, all I'm asking at this time is to stop using the bullhorn, and we should.
Well,
be
they
fine.
shut down. That's why I
Okay.
started using the bullhorn. Why would they just look at all these police? That's why they're doing it.
So if you stop using the bullhorn, we should be all good. Okay? That's all I'm asking.
That's why they entice these people to commit crimes and disregard and do nothing. Like at the bank, they got the YouTube channel back from that woman. That's why they act like this. This right here, it's criminal. They have no right to come in here, terrorize these people, and have these people enforce their crimes.
Report right. Okay, whoever you filming this for, make sure you're giving them the right information.
I just stated that I'm here on domestic violence. Is there any particular reason why you
There's
don't
no
care?
events going on.
You're police. You're a police?
I'm a security officer.
Sergeant, City of Dallas, 272C AIM.
Yes, I'm a security officer. The event is over at this point in time. Okay?
And what's your name? Calhoun 2, badge number 253. So any particular reason why you don't care and you're not taking a report or trying to investigate the domestic abuse?
What?
Domestic abuse. I came to a whole rally that shut down early when I got here.
Yeah, the event is over, like I told you.
It shut down early when I got here, like a multitude of locations you got to see to believe. And you guys are always here enforcing crimes.
Stop using your bullhorn. That's all we're asking you for. That's it.
I still didn't get assistance. Why would these people disregard me and psychologically abuse me for trying to get help? He has went off in there and enticed them to commit crimes too and deprive me of assistance like they do at every other location, like mobsters.
You need some assistance?
I'm trying to escape domestic abuse. I've never seen places shut down when you arrive.
No, do you need any assistance from
domestic
us?
Violence, yes. I'm at a whole rally that just shut down, and he's guarding that door to make sure people commit crimes in there, like as people have done years. You got to see it to believe it.
Don't give wrong information out.
I have a whole YouTube channel that you take them not to take.
Report right to your YouTube channel people. Don't tell them that we've locked the building down. There is an event here.
He's guarding services like they've been doing years that I couldn't prove.
The event is over. So tell them right.
The event closed down early. There's multiple police here. The event closed down early, and these people disregarded me like you have them do, like my apartment complex and multitude of other people. You have no right to show up and enlist people to commit conspiracy to violate civil rights crimes. This is criminal. For you to continually get away with this chaos. This is a whole rally that they are here shutting down. They have shut down a domestic violence rally out of corruption. A whole rally. They've gotten away with this chaos years. Guarding the door, and then he's trying to hide in case I went in there trying to get assistance in there. It's right information. Why would they disregard me and not help me? You still have not helped me. Are you the one? You look like the officer that was at guarding that.
There is no event over here.
In the city hall, when I was trying to talk to Homeless Solutions.
Okay.
Did you used to guard the city hall?
If you need any help from me,
Did you used to guard the city hall?
no event going on at this point.
Did you used to guard the city hall? Because I tried to go to Homeless Solutions and you wouldn't let me in Marilla. Why would you be there guarding Marilla? He's telling him to walk off, this man right here. I'm asking you about Marilla when I wasn't let in for Homeless Solutions to get off the street. Someone lied to me and told me I had to make an appointment, and they wouldn't set one on my phone. Catching the bus all the way there, homeless, begging for my life. I thought you told me I could not get assistance and was rude. Do you do security on Marilla at City Hall? Because whoever did the security, which looks like you deprived me of speaking with Homeless Solutions to get off the streets for government enforced abuse. He don't want to talk about it. That's a red flag. He did it. So that's why these people disregard and violate. They have just had this whole place pack up and leave and disregard and violate me the same psychological abuse. I have never seen nothing like it. Look at it. They're guarding and enforcing these crimes. I have never seen anything like this. Look at them. Had these people shut down to deprive me of that. They've been getting away with it years. Can you please take my YouTube channel? The police enforce abuse. My family can't escape abuse. They shut down everything and have people enforce their crimes. Social workers, all kind of locations, they commit child interference with child custody crimes, no resolution. They don't want me escaping their abuse in my family. Please help. I have never seen anything like they shut down a whole rally. They have been getting away with this chaos years. He want to make sure no one helps me up there enforcing crimes. So I'm about to get on my bullhorn and go ahead and let people know what the government's doing. This car is on camera footage. It waited. It was behind me and tried to wait. Then it turned around and it's doing it a second time. It waited to do this. That's why I'm recording. My car started up and it blocked my path backing out and then came back to do it a second time, and now that I'm recording, it's now parking. I haven't left the domestic violence rally. The domestic violence rally, the domestic violence rally denied me assistance, shut down early with multiple police guarding it. This is a rally. They wouldn't help. They ignored me. You can see it. Let me get my bullhorn. Why wouldn't you guys take my YouTube channel? Family violence and domestic abuse. A multitude of parties wouldn't take the channel. Multitude of people ignoring me and wouldn't take my YouTube channel information for the abuse of my family.
Huh?
Yeah. You didn't see me with the bullhorn and the police, all these police there? Here's the abuse no one would take down. They ignored me.
Crimes, opinion crimes, government crimes.
Right, this is a whole domestic violence rally and no one would help me.
So are you a victim of domestic
Yes,
violence right now?
they didn't want me to have any education, no feedback, no nothing.
Why?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. And shut down early.
Wow, girl, I am so sorry, but are you all right though? You got a YouTube channel, you said.
Yes. But here's the thing, I'm at a domestic violence rally though. This is a domestic violence rally that denied me everyone. They would not tell me nothing.
Instead of doing it this way with the bullhorn, go on social media.
This is a rally though. I'm at a rally right now. What's your name?
But what I'm saying.
What's your name?
My name is Carol.
Okay, your position?
Oh, but I'm totally doing something totally different.
Oh, but I'm at a rally now. I'm at a rally.
But the people who you need to talk to, are they gone or are they still here?
They ignored me. They shut down when I got here. It's a pattern.
So instead of doing it the way you're doing it,
I'm not being heard. This is a domestic violence rally. Why would no one will help me? I saw you over there watching me. I mean, stalking's a crime.
You saw me over there watching
I thought you were. I could be mistaken, but we're not getting.
You were.
Okay, well, we're the resolutions.
Huh?
The resolutions.
The resolution is for you to go on social media if they.
I'm at a domestic violence rally here. Why would they ignore me?
I don't know. I can't answer your question.
Well, can you find out? You came over here to help.
Baby, I came up here because you had your bullhorn. I was trying to hear what you.
I didn't understand why a whole rally would disregard and violate and terrorize and mistreat me and disappear when I asked for help.
I got you.
This is a whole rally that the multiple police are guarding and enforcing crimes.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm ready for them to get the felony charges, RICO, racketeering, all these charges they racked up with no consequences. They have no right to terrorize and violate me at a whole domestic violence rally and have these people ignore me and contribute to their psychological and emotional abuse with no consequences.
While you on the phone, okay?
So this is what happens. I wanted you guys to see how I beg for my life with them and how they disregard. They all disappeared. That's what they're told to do. It's like a Twilight Zone for years. How in the world do people do this place after place after place with no consequences? I have never seen anything like this. I have been assaulted, arrested, and violated begging for my life. They have came and violated me at a whole rally for domestic abuse. I cannot believe it. They are not up in no information, period. I said that I was blacklisted from all domestic violence help, even at a whole domestic violence rally. She's still watching now, so she was obviously lying. There's gang stalkers. There's people stationed at these environments to enforce that these people disregard, contribute to psychological abuse, and deprive me of services to escape the government's abuse. So then after I got ready to drive off all these cars like a parade, that's why she had to watch and stop. Look at all of them. They just came from nowhere when it was time for me to drive off. Look at all that. You gotta see it to believe it. It gets this busy when I'm driving off. They came from nowhere and she was there watching. That's how it happens. Look at it. It's not that busy over here. Why would all those cars like a parade come, like I've been saying? You witness it for yourself. This is torture. This is torture. This is no longer abuse. It is torture. And these people need consequences for the felonies that continue to rack up year after year. I have been mistreated at a whole domestic violence rally. So by the way, for the homeless solutions that the officer walked off, that was probably him, red flag. So that he forced me to have to call him on the phone, and they wouldn't answer the phone or return my calls. I've never talked to homeless solutions, and I came there trying to speak with them in person, and he wouldn't let me and was rude. How they create traffic. This woman was in the road until I recorded, and then they were creating traffic. So that's how they do it. So she was in the road, and a multitude of cars created traffic, pretending like it was because she was in the road. But these are the schemes for them creating traffic. Immediately when I record, they stop. So I have to really be on guard because they can create accidents. They've even had accidents themselves. I've witnessed a lot of these gang stalkers make mistakes and have accidents. You know, it's a pretty sick experience that I'm forced to endure daily. These are some real, I mean, I don't know who this man is, but the government is behaving like the mob. And there's no consequences for it. You know, some people may think, you know, this is a video diary that, you know, I just don't look like my experience. No, I thought that they were going to kill me. I did. But you get to the point to where you feel they know that you can get murdered at any time. You have to get used to it. Because I had to pray because I just could not breathe because of the amount of terror that I was constantly in, getting threatened 3 or 4 times a day, police coming to interrupt conversation, food purchase, hotel stays, terrorizing me with no consequences, deprived of any kind of help from my loved ones, even contact. It was terrorizing. So if I don't look like my story is, I mean, how long can you feel that your life is in jeopardy with, you know, you get used to it? I have just left a domestic rally organization, a domestic violence rally that would not help me at a rally. So I got on my bullhorn and I had a sign and they ignored me and disregarded me at a domestic violence rally. No one is racking up these felonies. I knew that the things that I witnessed, and you're only getting a snippet of it because I'm recording. It was I'm talking about getting arrested and assaulted at a domestic violence support group by police. And they sat there, watched, and did nothing. I told them up front that the law enforcement was involved in my abuse. And they sat there and watched law enforcement violate me at this whole organization and did nothing. And then in addition to that, when I came back to get answers and get assistance, deprived me of that. Gave me homeless organizations instead of domestic violence assistance. If the police involved in my abuse, I think it's a little bit more extreme, and I don't need just homeless locations for homeless people. I need something, you know, extreme. The FBI giving me criminal trespasses and depriving me of law enforcement. All of the ones I've been to, all of them. Texarkana, Waco, Dallas. And then I rode all over the United States with no results. So I've sat in it a long time. I miss my family and they have more power than me that they're abusing. Racked up felonies with no consequences. Look at my speed. This car is braking. There's my speed 20. But it was braking before this. They do this. Just en route. That's what I have to go through. Just taunt, brake, nothing in front of it. But you see, nothing in front of it. They do it all the time. Just violated, no consequences for any of it. Okay, you guys want to know how this experience feels? I'm en route. Have you seen the movie John Wick? So I used to be a fan of John Wick. I love Keyana Reeves. I love John Wick. But imagine John Wick was a stalker and had a couple of issues. Imagine John Wick being your stalker. That's how it feels. So I've actually stated Jason Wick because this is what how would a whole rally deprive me of help for domestic abuse? How do people sit there and witness me get assaulted by police and sit there? Is this channel real? Can you see this? Why has this been going on years with no consequences? So whoever this man is clearly makes me feel like he is John Wick. And now I'm kind of scared to watch John Wick because it reminds me too much of my life. I don't even know. There's a 3 that I wanted to see, but it kind of scared me because I was like, this is like your life. So that's why I try to watch what I watch on TV, because these things remind me of what I'm experiencing. Conspiracy theories, some people may say that it's a bit extreme. We're talking about a court committing crimes, depriving you of your constitutional right to appear at your own court date. We're talking about child abuse CPS enforcing your child's abuse and interference with child custody crimes. We're talking about a whole 255th District Court enforcing child abuse of your child. We're talking about Northern District Court committing crimes, taking backpacks, giving you criminal trespasses to enforce this man's abuse. We're talking about law enforcement depriving me of law enforcement for 100-something reports, ranging from guns pulled on me, hit and runs, child abuse, trapped on trains and buses, attacks, robberies, pickpocketing, stalking, harassment, and hacked phone. They deprive me of law enforcement for all of it. We're talking about being stalked by constables, Homeland Security, and probably FBI too, not including the gang stalkers. We're talking about getting terrorized just riding down the road, people jumping in front of the cars popping out at you. We're talking about when you cross the street, people speeding up, trying to scare you crossing the street. We're talking about getting drugged out of churches and assaulted in front of the congregation. Nothing is done. Then walking to the bus stop, terrorized by police on the way to the bus stop. A church that you've been at probably 20 years. Witnessed you get violated, begged for my life from that church, and church pastor and multiple different members, and nothing was done. But some kind of way he had some kind of scandal, IBOC. We're talking about going to OCBF, a big church like that, Tony Evans, and them threatening the police, and had me removing me for trying to get help in domestic abuse, depriving me of support assistance. We're talking about embezzled child support payments, embezzled Social Security Administration, embezzled funds from work, and fired out of malice. We're talking about going to get your car serviced 2 times in one day, and they damage your car out of malice trying to get it serviced. We're talking about poisonous snakes at a tent area, 911 hanging up in your face to enforce that you don't get assistance with this poisonous snake that you believe was placed in front of your tent out of malice. We're talking about going to random churches and they all conspire with it and deprive you of support and disregard your value, just like this domestic violence rally, repetitively ignored for years with no consequences. I'm trying to get over, and then they get better when I record. This is just every day. They're blowing at me because I'm recording him. They deliberately, when I put my blinker on, try to sabotage me getting over. I wasn't in that lane. What is she blowing for? We're talking about getting terrorized going to simply to the store. So it's not a normal experience like other people when they go to the store. I get terrorized when I go to the store with no consequences. They used to even scheme to where I wouldn't even let me purchase items. We're talking about restaurants depriving me of my right to even purchase food, and grocery stores and convenience stores. I would say that this has been out of hand for a long time, and nobody has racked up these felony charges that I have been waiting for years. So the gang stalkers don't believe that my channel is Jason Supply. I think it absolutely is. I think that he enjoys what he's able to get away with no consequences, and my channel is a supply for him. I think he enjoys it. I think he likes controlling a multitude of people, and he has a fascination with me because I was a little bit harder to control, but he's able to maneuver it and enforce his abuse through law enforcement and the government. That's why he's so infatuated. I'm harder to control. So what you every time, I'm sorry, I'm just venting. I'm not able to get any assistance from church, nowhere. So what you're seeing is the biggest conspiracy to violate civil rights scheme I've ever seen. So I spin my wheels all day. I went to the police department, no results. I go to, all these parties that are supposed to assist, and they all are enticed to deprive me of services. So I just spin my wheels years because the government is enforcing that these places deny me services and assistance and even knowledge to combat what the crimes that they're committing. I go try to get legal representation. They just hacked my GPS and all my what's going on. There's probably a tracker on my car. I don't know what's going on. But they know before I even get there and have them deprive me of services, even trying to get an attorney, hire one. They have these gang stalkers terrorize me on the route. People jump in front of the car. No consequences. So this is how I've been stuck years. Controlled. sorry, I'm venting. You know, I can't believe it. I have just went to a domestic violence rally. They waited. Sometimes, you know, I have to admit, I get upset and I scare them. Because if you jump in front of the road, what do you think? You know, I get tired of people getting paid for that. So, you know, when I'm a little bit more ornery, you know, I should stop talking. Okay, anyway.